Jim, he's described as an alleged murder machine, charged with 4 shooting deaths, charged with 4 assaults with intent to kill, charged with 1 assault with intent to murder. The suspect just 16 years old.
More about a 16-year-old suspect arrested in connection with 4 murders in the district. He has a rap sheet that few in law enforcement have ever seen. News 4's Pat Collins explains what led up to these crimes and what's behind the violence the teen is accused of committing.
He's just 16 years old, and he's charged with 4 murders and a number of attempted murders. Just 16 years old. Police don't see many cases like this. We begin now with Commander Leslie Parsons.
Probably the only one that I remember being that young with that many cases.
According to court documents, murder suspect Michael Mason just turned 16 last March.
You have crimes at various locations throughout our city, just no regard for human life whatsoever. Random shootings during the day, at night, children around. It's just extremely disturbing.
According to court documents, murder suspect Mason lives in the 300 block of I Street Southeast, a neighborhood of fashionable townhouses close to the Navy Yard. But the violence he's associated with appears to be centered around gang activity in the Benning Terrace neighborhood in far southeast. The cases he's charged with have a number of scenarios. In April, police say he tried to shoot a man on Alabama Avenue. The man ducked behind a woman, and the woman took the bullet. 21-year-old Bria Moon died later at the hospital. Sources tell News 4 that in 2018, police picked up suspect Mason on a number of gun charges. They say he was held in youth custody until last March. Then he was released because of concerns about the spread of the COVID virus. After his release, in April, they say the shooting spree started. I'm Pat Collins, News 4 Washington.
D.C. police tell Pat there's more to be known about the suspect and the shootings he's allegedly involved in. They're asking anyone with information to come forward.
News now from the district this evening. D.C. police have announced the arrest of a 16-year-old boy. They tell us he's responsible for the murders of 4 people over the last 2 months. News 4's Pat Collins has been working to learn more this afternoon. Pat, what are you hearing?
Jim, he's described as an alleged murder machine, charged with 4 shooting deaths, charged with 4 assaults with intent to kill, charged with 1 assault with intent to murder. The suspect just 16 years old, Michael Mason, charged as an adult in a shooting spree that began in April and went through the month of May. April 7th, 21-year-old Bria Moon shot and killed in the 3900 block of Alabama Avenue Southeast. May 19th, the 2400 block of MLK Avenue. 1:30 in the afternoon. 3 people shot there. 2 men found dead at the scene, a wounded woman taken to the hospital. Friday, May 22nd, the 3800 block of East Capitol Street Northeast, another afternoon shooting. Another young man found dead on the street. This time the victim, 18-year-old Antoine Roach. Police say evidence from all 4 of these murders led to the arrest of 16-year-old Michael Mason of Southeast. He's been charged as an adult in the case. According to court documents, the suspect is linked to the Avenue faction of Simple City, a group that operates off Alabama Avenue Southeast. Police used cell phone records to track down Mason's movement. And according to court records, one of the female victims was pregnant and didn't want to have the baby with the father.